The place to be. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, good ball! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's there to clear it. Rabiot. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. El Ainawi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Doué. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Olise. Oh, good take and a good... Olise! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz. Oh, they could be caught out here. Brahim climbs up big. And he's heaved it away. Unahi. Time to deliver. Oh, it's played into the area. Dembele. Upamecano. Koundé. Upamecano. Saliba. Gently done. Doué spread out to the left. Showing good feet. And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, and he's certainly on. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
France break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. That's really well manoeuvred. And the keeper has it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Upamecano. El Ainaoui. Riyad. That's been drilled forward. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. That's really well cleared. Unahi. El Ainaoui. Over to the left. Diop. He's going to be disappointed with that. El Ainaoui. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saliba makes the interception. El Ainaoui. Riyad. Hakimi has a look and plays it forward. Out of play for a throw. Hakimi. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tchouaméni. Koundé. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's onto it in a flash. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele! It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. El Ainaoui. France have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Tries to get it clear. Strong running down that left flank. Doué, aim forwards. Ball comes in.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking here to chip it through. Diop tries to clear. Hakimi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rabiot. France leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Gets it away. Doué. And here's Mbappe, and he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chouameni tries a deft little ball, and they've got rid. Olise. Olise. And that has been cleared. Rabiot. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. El Ainaoui. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the right. Hakimi. El Ainaoui played out towards the right wing. Tries to get it clear. Saliba with the clearance. Hakimi. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Caught offside that time. Rabiot, first quarter of an hour gone. Oh, such a clever touch. Hernandez with the delivery. Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Out to the right, Brahim Diaz. Very nicely done. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi, and that's aimed into the middle. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rabiot. Hernandez. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. France are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Olise, Chouameni, Upamecano, Rabiot, Chouameni, played over towards the opposite flank. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hakimi, that's a delicate pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Unahi. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Upamecano, and he has been fouled there. And the shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Chouameni played out to the left flank. Doué. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Chouameni. Rabiot gently done. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Played out to the right. Hakimi. Oh, it's come loose. Picks it up out wide. Short changes him with that pass. Saibari. Unahi. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni, and he goes cross-field. Hernandez, charging forward down that flank. Hernandez. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Tchouaméni. Koundé shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Brahim Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. That's a dangerous ball. Doué. And it's hoisted clear. Tchouaméni. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Koundé. Rabiot. Diop. Dembele gets into a good position. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking to break at pace. Oh, super find. Brahim Diaz. He's had a shot! Just lacked a decent finish.
Morocco really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Rabiot. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aim forwards. Koundé. Oh, delicate chip through. That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. Koundé. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Morocco getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Unahi. El Ainawi. Saliba gets it away. El Ainawi. And a chance! Koundé. Chouameni. Rabiot. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe has a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Dembele. Pinged towards the front line. Great defending, strong and it's Dembele! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, can he get onto this? Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Lovely ball and a real chance now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Olise goes short. Hernandez. El Ainawi gets good distance on it. Saliba shifted upfield. Oh, they could break here. El Ainawi, gently done. Hernandez. Koundé. Upamecano moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi, and it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hernandez. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rabiot. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Rabiot probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise, who does have an assist to his name. Koundé, delivered with swing. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Dembele. Olise! Oh, they really should have been made to pay. And it's hoisted clear. Doué. Is there any support? He might not need it. Cleared without complication. Chouameni. And that was very necessary. Hakimi. And that's a throw. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Dembele played out towards the right wing. Koundé has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nicely intercepted. That's been slipped through. Dembele, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hernandez. Chouameni. Half-time getting close now. Koundé forwards and with intent. Now what about this cross? And the ball is out of play. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Dembele. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dembele. Olise. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. Rabiot. Olise. Spread out to the left. Hernandez crosses. Moved on forwards. Upamecano, gently done. Chouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. could be danger here. Here comes it's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rabiot, Saliba, Rabiot, Doué, Unahi, El Ainaoui. Morocco keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Aim forwards. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Unahi. Saliba attempts a clearance. Elise moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rabiot. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. A lot of space ahead of him. He's on it, can he get away? Chance here to counter. Hakimi, gently done. El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. Brahim Diaz delivers. Upamecano with the clearance. Hernandez. Saliba. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Saliba, Rabiot, Doué, Rabiot calmly anticipates. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And the shot's a great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Doué. Chouameni. Koundé. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There's the shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Mbappe cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Riyad up towards the front line. Saliba cuts it out. Saibari applies the finish! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's played forward. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Unahi. El Ainaoui. Chouameni wins the duel this time. And it's Dembele. Doué. Diop with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Doué! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Unahi forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Diop goes forward, and he cuts out the supply. Doué. And here's Dembele. Out towards the flank. Olise. Defending of the desperate variety. Saibari could move up a gear here. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross goes in there.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, clearance is short. Hakimi. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. That's a little off target. Riyad moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Upamecano. Chouameni. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. Saliba. Hernandez. Chouameni. Doué. Dembele. Oh, good spread. And he thumps it clear. Olise. Knocks it out wide. And it's Rabiot. Deftly away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. Played out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chouameni, gently done. Rabiot. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Decent chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doué. Hit into the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Aimed forwards. Brahim Diaz. Rabiot. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Unahi moved on forwards. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And they've got rid. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's played forward. He is just caressing the ball. Swept in. That's not going to find its target.
Morocco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he cuts out the supply. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi, header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. And that's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Brahim Diaz shifted upfield, and it's gone back to the keeper. Upamecano. Hernandez. Koundé.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries to dink it through. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Brahim Diaz. And it's played into the middle. And the counter is on. Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Decent chance! He scores! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Chouameni. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
It's gone for a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's neat. And it's played forward. Chouameni. Olise. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Unahi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Unahi. Diop shifted upfield. Upamecano. Saliba forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Saliba. Olise. And it's Dembele. Out towards the flank. And that is out of play. Now it's Dembele. Dembele, and that's aimed into the middle. Brahim Diaz, aimed forwards. Hernandez. Rabiot gently done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rabiot is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi makes the interception. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Saliba. Hernandez. Mignon sends that a long way. Now that's well seen too. Doué has been caught there, it's a foul. Doué. And now the breakaway. That's really well manoeuvred. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. Upamecano shifted upfield. Goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
forwards. Tchouaméni tries to clear. Morocco have a free kick. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tchouaméni gets it away. Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. Saliba. Hernandez. Rabiot. Saliba, gently done. Doué looks to get on the end of this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Saliba. Just about up to 75 minutes. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Olise! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special. France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tchouaméni. Oh, it's Dembele. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Turns and goes. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear. Tchouaméni, played out towards the right wing. And the cutback, it's Rabiot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rabiot wins the duel this time. Tchouaméni is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Olise! Oh, special! That is a That was beautiful. Something close to genius. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that has been cleared. Hakimi moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Upamecano played back to the goalkeeper. Koundé. Chouameni shifted upfield. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brahim Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's onside. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Out to the right. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Doué. Mbappe, he's got away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Upamecano. Rabiot. Saliba. Rabiot. Saliba. Rabiot. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Saliba can get it clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and that could set him on his way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Saliba. Doué. Dembele. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that and the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
That has been knocked clear. And here's Mbappe. Chance! Almost a sixth. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chouameni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he thumps it clear. Tchouaméni played out to the left flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's hoisted clear. Doué aim forwards. Thinks one through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Brahim Diaz. And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. In comes the corner. Koundé with the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Now who's going to be first to this? Unahi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. It's a throw-in. El Ainaoui. Unahi gently done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Koundé. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Mbappe! Koundé. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. Calmly anticipates. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hakimi, and the keeper's got it again. Unahi, played out to the right. Hakimi. Rabiot too strong for his opponent there. Tchouaméni. Koundé. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Saliba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Played back in. Well, played right into his path. Still chance! He has done it!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Chouameni, Rabiot, Hernandez, Chouameni, nice physical challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Saliba, Rabiot, Saliba, forwards and with intent. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Driven forward, is onto it in a flash. 4 extra minutes added on. Upamecano, Saliba, Upamecano. Saliba, Hernandez, Mbappe, Doué, clipped into space. Saliba, Upamecano, Koundé, Upamecano, Rabiot. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. Unahi shifted upfield. Olise gently done. Brahim Diaz. That's a nicely weighted pass. Upamecano, Chouameni, Saliba, Chouameni, moved on forwards. Koundé. And it's played forward. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your reflections then, Jim?
France, well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible.